These are a pair of gloves from Outdoor Research that I used in an earlier iteration of my winter setup. What I love about these gloves is that even when they get wet, they keep you super warm. I took these on a hike and I was definitely hot enough to be sweating in them, but the issue was I was trying to use these as my lowest layer, so I couldn't really take them off because it was too cold. So I had to keep them on, but I was hot enough that I was sweating, so I wasn't able to get the right adjustment. Um, that said, when they were on, even if they were wet, they definitely kept you very warm, and I love that about them. But because I kept needing to take my gloves off to do things that required a little more dexterity than I could get from this, you take that wet glove off, and obviously you get your hand out in the cold air and your hand's freezing. And then you put the wet glove back on. That doesn't feel good, but it does get warm after not too long when you do that. So these gloves have that good property. So actually, I've taken them out of my winter camping glove setup, but I'm now using them for running. What I love about it when I'm running is that I definitely don't need much dexterity when I'm running. I usually have my music set and I don't really touch it. So I don't really need to touch too much while I'm running. And it's okay if these get wet because I'm not going to take them off really until I'm done. So I've now sort of shifted these over from being camping gloves to running gloves. And they're just great for that. But if you have a situation where you're not going to need to take your gloves off and you might get wet, these will keep you super warm even if you get wet and sweaty.